Well, after an exciting episode last time out, please do go ahead and watch it before this one. We have two legs of the Champions League today. Yes, we're going to play them both on screen to see if we can get through to the next round despite the injuries and despite us being, of course, Grimsby Town, the little old club relegated to the National League. It's going to be a challenge. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Grimsby Town to Glory, episode number 12 of season number 9, the last season as well, so buckle up because we're getting towards the very end now. 8 games to go, in fact, of the Premier League season, as we sit very, very far behind Manchester United, 4 points behind Manchester City, who you may already know we have a bit of a tight day against today. If you haven't seen the last couple of episodes, go watch them because it will all be revealed right now. We have Newcastle. Also, they're the results from last time out. Very nice indeed. But yes, Toon first, followed by Manchester City in the Champions League. That's who we're drawn to. Of course, we're going to play both legs with Aston Villa right there after the first one. Then, of course, Man United again away at the Etihad. Of course, we're not travelling countries and continents, as then we play against Nottingham Forest at home for the last time this episode. Then it's Arsenal, then it's City again in the Cup and in the League next episode, where I think it will be the penultimate. Of course, I think actually judging if we don't get through today. If we don't get through in the Champions League, this could be the second to last vid. And yes, with those 2 games being last and Manchester United actually getting a win as well, that's disappointing. We are going to play against Newcastle because they are 17th in the league and it's the black and white derby. I have put some pre-change on as well, which is something I do want to take into the next series, which I'm very excited about right now. You guys should be as well, but hopefully you enjoy the remainder of this season. We've built it up all this way. We might as well finish it on a bang with Dino in the goal, Tanganga, Rodon, Gehi and Doig at the back with Maddison, Winks, Bellingham and Brooks, Harper and Liam Delap still playing 2 up front after it worked tremendously for the rest of this month. Can we finish it off on the 31st of March with a win? Only time will tell. And we are away from home at St James's Park, so what can we do against the Toon Army? They've got Pavon in the goal, Harriman, Romero, Bednarek, Rayamakers and Bayere in the defence with Pereira, Bernadeschi and Fernandez. Who's in front? Jakael and Bupenza. And that's actually it. Of course, 5 at the back. A bit of a narrow formation for the Geordies. I don't know how that's going to work for him. I guess only time will tell, as Liam Delap's going to start with the ball right here. Little back heel into Harry Winks. Get that through the centre into Harper as well as Delap's on it again. Around the corner into Bellingham, who's got Harper at the side of him. Can we take an early lead here? Harper! Good save from Pavon. And we are not going to strike first against Newcastle. Really good from the keeper. Whipped in towards Liam Delap. Still can't get it. Good work from the Geordie so far as Bupenza spins out again. Gives it into Bernadeschi, who is in fact retiring at the end of the season. Spent loads of his career in the Prem. I think he was at Fulham as rivals, then of course went to Newcastle when Fulham got relegated, as Maddison with the ball right here, robbed off him from Mateus Pereira, another really good player of course, who might be a bit old now after his West Brom days, as Bupenza with the ball around the corner, get it past Doig. Do of course want to save my squad a little bit more for the important game, as Goretzka's retiring, I think at the end of the season. That's going to be a shame, but still, we're retiring at the end of this season, as it's into Pereira right here, into Bupenza, around the corner to Pavon, I think it is. No, Pavon's the keeper, and it's into Bupenza to stick it in for Newcastle's lead. It is 1-0 to the Toon Army, and the guy who usually scores them against us has it here. A surprise package, this guy, and I think I see a reason why he's kind of scored. I think our focus is, well, mine especially, on the Manchester City games. Although we have his first team out here, we've been caught off guard, as it's a good ball through as well. Really good passing. Pereira just waits it through and Tanganga's just behind him, not in front of his man to let him get his 5th of the season. And that actually is disappointing because it's his 5th goal. That ain't many for a striker of his quality, as Maddison on the ball immediately right here. Going to give it to the side into Jude Bellingham. Going to try and get forward as Tanganga. He's going to try and cut through the middle now. Tanganga still going. Can we give this to Delap? He's got a bit of a shot on, but was always from range. And Carlos Fernandez back into Fernandez again. Round the corner. Who's marking Bupenza? Honestly, as it's slotted through, looking for Jakael as well. Them 2 up front are going to be a hard package to stop, as Josh Doig running out from the back. Give that to Maddison. Can we get a counter on here? Yes, Delap with the run in front. Harper's going into the middle, but Delap's going to try and cut into the centre himself. He's got a run of Bellingham, but it goes all the way to the right-hand side where David Brooks, now back from his little injury, onto the field and scoring against Newcastle. An instant reply, and hey, pays homage to his manager, Waddle, by doing the Waddle celebration. Very nice, as that is a really good ball. That, a really good counter-attack, in fact, not just Delap who takes the credit, as it's blasted into the bottom bins, straight past Pavon that time, as it's his first, actually, of the season. Carlos Fernandes right here. It is Newcastle still on top just before half-time, as we really do need to fight. Bernadeschi into Fernandes, round the corner to Jack Hale, who tries to play a 1-2, and Gehi. It's a good job the ball just fell to him. I can't believe Newcastle are playing this well, to be honest with you. As Winks is going to give it to the side as well, into James Maddison. Go on, sprint it, James, as he's going down the line and the referee's blown the whistle. Bit of a poor place to call it, in my opinion, but he's done so, as now we have to move on to the second half, where it is one apiece. Not a good result at all, and we need to try and fight for a result. I think I'm going to make changes as well in the second half, judging by the huge game we have next. So yeah, no one's safe on this field, and I'd definitely say not our defence, because Newcastle have done really well in this game, as we've got it round the corner into Delap. But it would be good to get a goal straight away as well, so I know I can take the big hitters off, as I do have a suggested sub for Delap, but I'm thinking about Harper coming off. He hasn't even scored in this game, as he's going to pass that ball round to Bellingham. He could do with subbing, but can he get a goal as well? Cuts back inside, Jude Bellingham to release. And he's going to need a ball boy to sprint for that. Poor shot as Bupenza tries to play it through the middle. Jacale has stole it off the defender as well. Joe Rodon actually hasn't got himself sent off so far in this game, so I'm really impressed with him. Bupenza with another skill move into Bernadeschi. Newcastle getting close to our net. We need to stop this. Gehi dives in. Bupenza strikes through Dean Henderson to make it 2-1. And the Geordies have their lead again. Honestly, the defending in this game has been woeful. We definitely focus on the Champions League, because this is not the usual Town. Blasted straight past Dino. No one defending it, and just no focus on this game. It's awful. We always used to do well against Newcastle in previous seasons, but this season we've actually struggled a bit. As Delap, can we get a goal straight back like we did last time? A bit of trouble in the ball, but Harper with a great tackle into Brooks. Give it back into Harper, who's got that gap. Hit that first time, and it is level. It's come from his own tackle, and Harper does strike it for 2-2. And that lead did not last minutes. What a tackle, a crunch as well. Back into the middle from Brooks straight away. He's having a good game, and Harper to seal it in. Maybe his last thing before he goes off the field, you never know. As we are level again. Joe Rodon, can we try and win this game from this position? He's being tackled though, so it doesn't get any easier. That's a good pass, you know. Dino coming out and has to save with his foot. Being let off the hook a little bit there, so maybe Harper doesn't come off just yet. Just over 20 minutes to go. Yes, I don't think we'll win the league, but I still do want to keep on winning in the Prem. As Harriman with the ball out wide right here, gives it into Federico Bernadeschi onto the side, into Fernandes, into Pereira, sneaking forward, but Doig with a tackle. A counter-attack would really do us the world of good. Chipped over the top, and it's into a decent position for Harper to run onto. Harper's on it. He's took a good touch in the middle to Delap, who's waiting, and Delap puts us in the lead. It's the partnership up front finally working, and the Manchester City ex-player, who of course we play next, getting his confidence up for that game. What a finish. Turned it on its head at St James's Park. What a cross as well. 5 at the back, no problemo, because the defence don't even go towards Delap, as he's just allowed to hit it into the net. And that's his second Premier League goal. I am impressed with him. And Dean Henderson, oh, it's risky business at the back. It's very risky business, but it has paid off, as Tanganga due to be pulled off the field, but we just can't get the subs to go through because his team's attacking too much, as that's a great ball through to David Brooks as well. Harper slowed down. Do want him to just pass it, because I don't want him running and sprinting and using energy like Brooks is doing himself. Hits it at Romeo's face, as I think that's going to be the last action. However, Geordie's still coming at us. Ball over the top, out wide. 89 minutes on the clock. And is he going to reach that? He is. It's Carlos Fernandes. And we just ran straight past him. That's a danger. His players still haven't left the field who I wanted to. As, oh, it's a great tackle from Tanganga though. And Brooks, can we actually counter-attack Harper through the middle into Jude Bellingham? Not Bellingham. Through to Delap, who cuts away. Still has the ball at his feet. It's still Delap. He cuts inside. It's still Delap. He's off the post. And he's in at the other post. What a goal from Liam Delap. I don't have a clue how he's kept the ball, but he has squeezed it in. And that is the win, wrapped up at St James's Park. 4-2 in the end, and to be losing all game and get this victory, I am very impressed. It's just a brilliant individual goal in the last minute, that one, as he does like a late goal to seal a win. This guy did it against I can't remember who it was now, but it was 3-0 in the game, and he's done it here again, posting in. As the final whistle goes immediately as well, it's a 4-2 win away at Newcastle, and a very unconvincing one to start off with, but the way the second half of the second half went on especially, I had no doubt in my mind that we was going to bottle that. Really good performance. Oh, and the messages I've had to just reply to about players asking to play in this next one, as a lot of first teamers have done themselves proud, so I think it may stay the same as we go into a huge game against Manchester City in this cup, and this is the big one, the huge one. Aston Villa at the weekend can wait, because I did say I care about the league, but nothing, I mean nothing, is as important as this game. The two games, in fact, against Manchester City in the Champions League with Dino in goal again. I'll walk you through it. The Champions League squad with Tanganga, Rodon, Gehi and Doig, Maddison, Winks, Bellingham, Brooks, Harper and Delap. No one's recovered from injury, no Cantwell, Doig or Goretzka, so we're going in with this team. And can we try and do well at home at Blundell Park in the first leg? Only time will tell. And that's how it goes at the moment. Oh, Man United squeezing through, Leipzig winning. And it's El Clasico in the other leg, I think I just saw before the graphic went off, as this is a huge one as well. El Englando. I'll let myself out. And let's have a look at the Manchester City starting lineup. It is Ederson in goal. Jamal Lascelles is the captain. That is a weird choice, as I'm not looking. Disasse's bench though, with Atal, Lascelles, Romagnoli, Porro, Asunciao, Itaraton and Valverde, with Torres, Jesus and Braff. I don't think that's their best squad, you know. I saw the likes of Disassi, who actually played well against us last time on the bench. Who was the other one? I saw one of the wingers, Anthony, who was on the bench as well. So that's a bit of a dodgy start, though, as we still do keep the ball, though. And let's go from the off, shall we? Try and create something, as Brooks running down the line. He's got Harper in the middle. Runs straight into danger, though. And I think priority number one is just not conceding away goal. However, Delap, is he hungry to score against his old club? Who knows, as it's into Harper right here from the edge of the box in the space that he loves. And 5 minutes into this huge game, we have a lead through William Harper. I thought when he got that little gap, he was going to strike, and strike he did. Get in! Take the lead in the Champions League through the big man, as look at this. It's an assist from the ex-City man straight away, and Ederson, that is pathetic, son in goal. Get some gloves on and get diving properly. Pathetic from him, as Bellingham has the ball again. 8 minutes into this. Good pass out wide as well to Brooks. Harper over the top. It's going to bounce straight for him, and he cuts inside. Can he have another? You know, it's close, and it was very, very fractionally wide. That one. We've started very well against City, which does kind of make me nervous. An early goal. Grimsby Town in real life, infamous this season, really, for scoring early goals and then bottling leads, as we can't do the same here. Harper on the ball, tries to chip it. It's going nowhere near anyone, really, as Brooks is just going to walk it away. Now Romagnoli into Pedro Porro, who's running down the line, just cutting the options off for him. And I tell you what, we are doing quite well in this game, but I'm not liking the chances we bottle in, as Ferran Torres here. Joshy Doig gets across to tackle him into Maddison. We need to try and score another on this counter-attack, as Delap has Harper running through the middle. It's going through to Harper. He's got a man on his back. He's took a good touch, and Harper makes it 2. It's 2 here at Blundell Park within half an hour. Oh my days, and my voice is going. It's actually been going for quite a while, even off screen, as what a goal that is from Harper. It's a ball through from Delap again. The partnership, I'm so glad I put 2 up front, is working so well, as he just slots it past Ederson to make it 2. Glorious scenes of glorious emotion, as Brooks has the ball right now into Harper again. Is he going to get a hat-trick in the Champions League? Who knows? Maybe the next Haaland, definitely the size of him, but that's a good ball through to Delap, you know. And Delap takes a touch, finesses it, he's 3! He's 3! It's getting easy against Manchester City here. No difficulties were harmed in this game as well. What a performance from the boys. And I told you, although we did get the win, I told you against Newcastle, our focus was on this game, and how right I was. You guys in the comments saying you think I could beat City were completely right. It's 3-0 already. And to be fair to us, I don't think Manchester City's had a chance at all. This is the first one, it's a chip out wide, Braff. And Dino didn't catch it, which I thought it was going to, but then again, did get a glove to it and stopped it going in, so I guess I can't blame him too much, as we're going to try and get a counter-attack again. Man City going all out a little bit already, as Harper through the middle, Delap, 4. It's a hat-trick for Liam Delap against his former club, and this man is the Champions League man. Can we sim the next game against him? I mean, no, it's a wait at the Etihad, I can't do that, can I? because this was really an easy first half. Pep Guardiola will be screaming at his team. As I got it wrong as well, it wasn't a hat-trick. It was his second goal. It's just been setting up Harper that much. It's probably 4 on the assist and goal chart, in goal contribution, should I say, as Manchester City just haven't been at the races. I actually hope for their sake they do well, but of course not beat us. Every player in their squad has been absolutely woeful, as Josh Doig as well, charging forward into Maddison right here. It's James Maddison. Cuts inside, gives it to Liam Delap, as we've got a run there of Harper. Chipping over the top to him. Is he going to get there before Edison? It's a race. And Edison wins it. Harry Winks with the ball at his feet. Gives it into James Maddison. Back into Josh Doig. We're still keeping the ball really well in this leg. As Delap, I thought that was handball. Nothing given. Maddison into Harper. Back heel Bellingham. One more onto Brooks to join in the fun, as I never thought he were missing that. It's 5 and it's embarrassing for Man City. I've woke up on the right side of bed today with this in my hands. Very quick on the mark, as it's a beautiful assist as well. 2 flicks in. Brooks was free and blasts it home. I thought their team was weaker, and it's proven to be. Just 5-0. And in fact, I think it was City who's actually offered us our biggest L ever. I think they beat us 7-1. Maybe their place, was it? I think that's his worst defeat, as it could be City's worst defeat here. Delap still keeping the ball. None of their players interested, but he has passed it to Atal right there. But still, they haven't had a real shot on target. Apart from Braff's real pass to our player, I won't say they've had a shot. They have made some changes as well. I think they've took Braff off. Yeah, they have. And they've took Romagnoli off. They put Disassi on, changed the defenders up, because it has been a bit of a disaster. I'll let myself out again. As Delap's on the ball, though, can he thread it through to Harper to make it 6? Maybe he could. It's Harper one-on-one with Edison, and Harper ain't missing. It's embarrassing for City, and I think it's wrapped up already. Just put us in the semi-finals. It is now 6-0 to Town, and yeah, it's 3rd versus 2nd in the Premier League, but I don't know how it's this result. Absolutely amazing. However, Jesus in the middle to Valverde. They could get their first shot off, but Rodon in the way hasn't got himself sent off as well. So I've got to praise him for that. As Bellingham through the middle into Harper. Now onto Delap. Can we try and get Harper running again? 7 maybe? 7? It's through the middle. It could be 7. Harper one-on-one. Oh, what a save, Edison. Still pressing them hard as Jesus turns out there. Get a big tackle in. Yes, love that. Bellingham the same. Actually, no, clips Valverde. Only 4 minutes of the game to go, though. In game, as they've got it onto Asuncao, who hasn't had the best game as well. Jesus, maybe an away goal. And they do get one, so it's 6-1. And if the win at the Etihad, we're screwed. If it's 5-0, that is. I haven't been at the races, but they have got themselves an away goal, so I wouldn't actually be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, because I'm not, but it's not shaking things up, it's spicing them up a little bit, as we have won 6-1. Harper was just receiving the match ball right there, and what a performance from the boys. 6 goals put past Manchester City, and I honestly have faith now we can finish 2nd in this league, if not 1st. Of course, Man United really far in the lead though, as that was an incredible performance. And what a win. What a win, in the words of Oliver Taylor, as we have Aston Villa next. Still, we are behind City in the league, which I would like to change, as these are 12th, and I'm going to change the team as well. Don't think I can entirely play my original squad, so this is what I'm going with. Dino in the goal, Powell comes in, Rodon stays in. If he don't get sent off, it's good, with Chalobah at the side of him and Doig, Barry Leach, Harry Clifton, Ventador and Brooks, with Nemecha supporting his ex-Man City player, Delap, so they've got the Man City partnership a little bit going, and also Chalobah playing against his future team, because he has signed a pre-contract with Villa, so will leave to go to there after this. We've got an unavailable player. I'll just make sure I don't put him in, as I don't want to save the game. I want to play this game and then go to the next one, which is very important. Auto replace this just for this match, as it will be a quick sim anyway. And can we get the victory that we desperately need to keep up on Man City's tails? As no, we actually don't. It's 1-1. I don't get that aggregate thing, but it is 1-1 with Aston Villa, and Ventador gets himself sent off. So at least it's not a first teamer, as João Pedro gets the goal, and Barry Leach with ours. Oh well, I guess it swings and roundabouts. You win 6-1 against City, you draw to Villa, as that's who we have next. We have Leipzig winning though, Dortmund thrashing Man United, which is very good, because United are a big team at the moment, with Barcelona and Real Madrid being 1-1, and Real Madrid having an away goal, so We'll move on to the next leg against City at the Etihad. I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but I'd say the game has a bit of spice in it because I know City have beaten us 7-1. They can pull out 5-0. So we're going to go with the same team we actually started with in the last game and see what we can do. They shouldn't be tired. They should be fully fit as, yes, most of them do look fit. And let's see if we can repeat it, shall we? That'd be good. And how are they going to line up City? It's going to be difficult for them. Have they gone full strength? Yeah, I'd say they've gone stronger. I mean, Disaster on the bench, who I actually rated. Bryef benched as well with Ederson, Ataro, Manoli, Valkovic and Porro. Valverde, Sangare, Asuncao. Anthony back on, he's a big improvement. Jesus and Ferran Torres moved to the other wing, so looks like they are going attacking from the off, should I say, which they do need to do. Don't know much about the Sangare fella, but I do know they're going to put up a fight right now as Anthony heads it back to the guy. And yep, they're on the front foot. However, Harper gets the tackle. And if we score one, I think it's just dead and buried, even with 90 minutes to go. I do. As Harry Winks right now has the ball as well. Turns out, gives it into Mike Gehi, and he's going to try and charge it forward up this field. He's got Delap and Maddison, and he's going to go out wide to Maddison because I see Harper tussling with Vukovic, who I've never heard of in the defence. And some more Harper! Oh! Ederson with the save as well. I didn't know what to say then. I thought the net was going to rustle as it's into Delap as well. Great save again! As Delap should have had one. Now that was a huge chance as well, as now Jesus on the ball. Winks with a great tackle. Can he get it again? Yes. Love that from Winks here. Again, maybe not though, as it's into Jesus. Onto Valverde. One more onto Jesus. He's going to hit it, and Dino. He came off his line there. I held wide, and it was really good because why? Pun. He actually saved it because I thought he would get there. Jesus with a header as well. Bounces back down off the crossbar and not in. A City are unlucky this time from the corner. Close twice there as Brooks into Bellingham. Onto Brooks again, and this time we're going to try and get forward. Harper through the middle. He's beaten the offside trap as Harper. Can we kill it off here? He's took a touch too close. As both teams absolutely wasting chances in the first 20. How is this 0-0 as Rodon with a spectacular tackle into Bellingham, chests it, gonna hit it first time, and Ederson saved it with his feet, you know. That was from miles out. I just thought I'd chance it, and if that went in, the house was coming down. That would have been phenomenal. As Delap even wins it from the throw, and in the middle to Winks. One more onto Bellingham to hit it first time again, and in the face of the defender. Although the tie's not really close at all, the game is. As now it's onto Ferran Torres through the middle, and Jesus! He's on it! Manchester City take a lead here at the Etihad, and it's Gab Jesus again who scored in the last one and puts the pressure on a little bit, but still. Not worried. Quietly confident as it's a ball through from Sangare, chipped over the top, just past behind the defence, and that is a beautiful finish. Nothing we could do about it though, as we've got to carry on and try and get him from. And Joe Rodon here in the defence gives it into Mark Gehi across to Maddison right here. Oh, fake swing into the middle as Kalajic has come onto the field as well. I forgot to say, Delap not coping too well, you know. He just was a bit injured as it's into Maddison as well. He had not the clinical injury, but a little knock. So he's probably out for 5 days, and I can rest him, of course, for this next game. As Harper into Bellingham round the corner again. Can't thread it through, but it should be half-time any moment as it's 1-0. Do they get 4 in the second half? I'd say no at this time, but nothing is impossible. We know what happened at the Etihad last season as Anthony has the ball over the top as well. They could get another in the first, you know. Doig completely misses the tackle into Gab Jesus, and he's going to play it back to Anthony. Can we try and keep this out? It's into Ferran Torres, chips it up. He's got a bit of an angle here across the box, and what is Rodon doing? All he had to do was stay on his feet and whack it behind the net, but no, just didn't even click X and he falls to the ground. 2-0 City. Yeah, I think we'll lose the game, but still, it's shocking because I think it's kicking in a little bit. 3-0 in the second half isn't unrealistic or unreasonable, and they will win the game, of course, because one of their goals is away from home. Oh dear, as it's half-time as well. We've got Delap off the field. It's a nervy ending. I'll definitely give City that. They've done well this fixture, as we're going to go in with the second half team the way that it is. Come on, Town. No mistakes as Joe Rodon across now into Mark Gehi. Across again to Josh Doig. In the middle. Yes. Through to Winks. One goal from us is all it takes, as well as Winks charging forward. Before just the second half gets into play will be a great time, but we have been tackled, and Ederson is going to try and pass it out or not. Just blasts it. Oh, they have got the ball straight away here as Valverde out wide to Ferran Torres. Having a great game this one as well. Him and Valverde are just on point with each other. It's through to Jesus. He played well in the first leg as well. Not a good cutout from Tanganga as Jesus gives it out to Ferran Torres. Can we try and tackle him? No, he's turned us again. And he's into the box. Tanganga takes his man down. And Manchester City have a penalty. We need to save this. If we don't, we are actually in deep trouble. I don't know how we've gone from 6-1 at our place to possibly 3-0, but it could be that way as Jesus against Dino. And we sent the wrong way. I thought it might have missed still, but no, Manchester City do have the third goal and the pressure is fully on. Now I am not calmly and quietly confident. Now I'm actually bricking it. 3-0, 6-4 on aggregate. I mean, EA do know how to make an entertaining game, as yes, it might not be the best thing, but it's very, very close. And Valverde tackled, well, not even tackled, dispossessed by Tanganga, just going off of it in the second half, not playing well, as the round Rod on as well, with the ball into Valverde. Can he find one to Sangare? He can, almost through, but Doig in the way. 15 minutes remaining, still squeaky bum time, I'd say, for us at the moment. It's a good job we did get all those goals last time out, because this is not a good leg of football. However, we should be into the semi-finals with it, so I don't really care. Just got to defend from now. 10 minutes to go as Harton gives it into Jesus. They could have another one back. Josh Doig, another great tackle, as that guy is proving how you should slide tackle. When I do, I know I give a lot of penalties away with him, but that is what I intend to do. And this game, Doig has honestly put every tackle how I wanted them, as he's even got us on the counter. Kalajic on the angle! Saved. Maddison across to Winks right there. Intercepted though. Pedro Porro with it into Harton. That, Kalajic chance might have had to go in, because I don't think they can get two, but they could get one here. Jesus! It's 4-0 to Manchester City and 5-6 on aggregate. Oh my days. I promise you, this isn't staged. What a fixture this has been. Both legs. It's 4-0 to City in this one and 6-1 to us at Blundell Park. So far, we are still going through by 1 goal, but there's 2 minutes in game to go, and I honestly don't know what's going to happen. Got to defend. City putting on a show. Us kind of putting on a show with how bad really we've defended, and I expected it to be like this in the first leg. Not as bad, but Manchester City to possibly win, as the fans are cheering them on as well. We've just got to keep the ball. 2 minutes, and there we go. No comeback. You tried, City, but you failed. It is us, should I say, going through, honestly. Emotions are high, I can't really speak. That has been 2 legs of football I did not intend on having at the start of this episode, but we have the most entertaining Champions League fixtures in history. However, to be fair, it looks like Barcelona and Real Madrid's El Clasico has tried to put up a fight. 2-2, and Barcelona turn it around on away goals at the Bernabeu, as I don't think the other games have played unless they've been 0-0s, but I'm pretty sure they haven't, as if the league table before games stays as it is, we have Barcelona, who I don't want. I mean, Leipzig, come on, give us them. Or Dortmund, I mean, they're good, but we've beaten them before. And yeah, they've beaten us as well, but still, I don't care. So we're going to go straight into the Notts Forest game. Yeah, just go with the same team. I mean, Ventador's off of the bench. That's the change that had to be made automatically, so I don't really care about that. Can we get the win straight away against Nottingham Forest? We do, but it's only 1-0, you know. Putting up a fight right there. Delap with the goal. So we're going to go straight into the end of the episode things. Manchester United keep winning as well, which I don't like to see. Fulham could have actually helped us there, but they do everything not to help us. As how is the next month looking? Who do we have in the Champions League? As it's, of course, Arsenal next. Shut up, phone. As after that, the calendar, let's have a look. Yep, it didn't change. It's Barcelona away at the Camp Nou first, then next episode after that, it will be at home. So next episode's a big one, you know. Arsenal, Man City, Barcelona, Wolves, and Barcelona again. We might have to only do the 4 games next episode because they look very, very feisty. I mean, yes, the Premier League's probably gone from us now. I think it might actually be mathematical that we can't win it. But that is a huge month nevertheless. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode right here. Hopefully you've enjoyed all about the Champions League and we've done very well in it. Like, comment, share and subscribe as well. And click that notification bell if you want to be notified on new videos. And of course, the new series coming out soon. But stay tuned with this one though. You guys who are staying tuned, because I've dropped off a little bit, thank you very, very much. I guess everyone's waiting for the new one, which I kind of am as well. But let's keep going with Grimsby. Get this Champions League under the belt. So I'll see you in a bit. Take care and peace.